Hey, it's me, Mini, and today we're going to look at sketchbook number 13. So, I started this in August of 2022. I have a habit in which I use the sticker backings and color them up and use them as block challenge. So, these are few of those. And I made a clover with wrapping paper. It's very shiny. Here's a self-portrait. So initially this was supposed to be a companion sketchbook with sketchbook number 12. I thought I'd use this for rough sketching, but then I gave up on that idea because I generally don't like filling up a whole sketchbook with sketches. Like, I understand that sketching is important, but I find it boring if the whole sketchbook is that. Here's some corn, and I named it disco corn. A comic. Some horses because I don't like drawing them and I want to get over that. I spent my rest hour here and I spilled some ink on myself. Some trains. Some more comics. My mom sometimes uses my elliptical to hang clothes. A squirrel came into our garden, so I drew him. A persimmon, a tomato, some more still life. So this is what I mean by it's boring. A comic. I actually like how I drew this. An inky drawing of a houseplant. It looks nice. Some sticky note doodles. A view outside my window. I like this a lot. I like the multicolored trees in here. A house plant. I was trying to make a paper cut art with our money plant. This book is just me trying to experiment a lot. Here's when I finished sketchbook number 12. And here's a comic about me going out to get my art printed out. My first time eating marshmallow. Some oil pastel studies. Drawing hands and doodling on top. Some dogs. So here's me reviewing marshmallows and how I ate them. In the end, I don't think I liked marshmallows that much. And here's a Nicki Minaj spread. My mom made a birthday card for me. And this is her sitting and listening to music or something. Some sketching. I was listening to the song Mask Off by Lay of EXO. So I drew him. I was definitely influenced by Kalat's sketchbook tours with this one. More of that song. I wanted to study his outfits. So looks like I ate oranges that day. The information doesn't need a whole spread, but I like how I drew it. I should have put a picture of myself here. So this is when I realized I could use these grids for pixel art. It says my first white hair, I'm getting older. But actually I completely forgot that I bleach my hair to color my hair. So it is actually one of those. And I turned 25 on this day. My mom got me a persimmon to eat on my birthday and I think I like the taste of this one. This is my first time eating a persimmon. Oh, okay. So this is when I was doing exercises from the book Color by Betty Edwards. And these are my favorite colors. Blue, turquoise and yellow. And sometimes even vermilion. So more exercises from the book. Uh, oh, I'll show a picture of this one instead of opening this up. I think I like pages more like these with scrapbooking and doodles more than finished pieces sometimes. And here I was watching Wednesday. I drew Powerpuff Girls in my current art style. And here we have absolutely nothing. Totoro and his friends. A giraffe holding an umbrella for some reason. And I also like pages like these in which I draw daily comics. If you see tabs like this, it's basically prompts from a book. Forgot its name, but I'll put it up on the screen. I like the stamp design. Here's me talking about pigeons because they were a menace to our garden. You see, this is the type of spreads that give me a lot of joy. There's so much going on and it's so colorful. Looks like I ate a blueberry for the first time. Oh, okay. So the previous year, 2022, I drew flowers from the books I read. And this year I wanted to draw the covers of books I read. So I definitely like the look of it. Here we come to the first problem in this project. Basically, if I hated a book and I read a series of it, I had to draw each one of the cover even though I hated it. I didn't want to do that. I think this series was the book series by Lemony Snicket, a series of unfortunate events. I didn't like the series, but I just left it at this. But I must say it looks very satisfying to look at. This is when I completed JJK and started reading the manga. I love how the whole page is about JJK. And here's the second problem of the series. Basically, if the cover art is not released yet, you'll have a blank. And I didn't like that as well. But somehow I did finish it. And I think it still looks nice, even with all those incompleted works. Here I was trying to make a font. I don't like it as much. This is about my reader journey. As a kid, if I read an author, I would read all of their books, not just the series. I was a completionist, but I was very frustrated with reading all the books I hated. But as an adult, I'm like, day of the moment it gets boring because I don't have the time for that. This is me in 2021. I think YA fantasy was very popular in that year and I was trying to read that, but I found myself not finding that genre that appealing. So I drew myself in tight clothes. And this popcorn is about me reading contemporaries. And 2022 I was reading a lot of mystery thriller and murder kind of books. In 2023, I was reading a lot of memoirs. So I drew myself trying out different shoes and different lives. Basically, I wanted to see personal point of views of people and see how they experience stuff. Some songs and books I'm reading at the moment. And this is my sketchbook evolution. At the beginning, I used to use plain black sketchbooks in which I used to make all colorful drawing. But then I started using stickers on it and I started liking that even more than this. Here's me asking my mom to open up so I can go back into her womb because life sucks. This is a comic about bed rotting. And this is a comic about identity crisis. The prompt says make your own currencies, so I drew some coins and notes with my character on. And here the prompt says draw a symphony So I took the song Panorama by Iswan. Iswan. I don't know their name. I took their song and drew this. Some randomness. Some more hand sketching. And I was like, I have to finish this book today. So I went into maniac mode. I drew some dogs. And I drew huge dogs and called it a cop-out. And this is a response to some of my friends who think they are lonely. I think people forget there are different interactions, not just one. But you still have people surrounding you, even though if one puzzle piece is missing. And I wanted to show that. Some washi tape my friends gave me. And that's it. We are done. Some final thoughts here. And we are done. Okay, bye.